Okay, so today on my channel, I'm going to be ranking all of the BTD6 expert list casual experts. So this is just for fun. No offense to any of the people who've made these. They're not in any order. They're just kind of I put the files in. And yeah, we're about to start. So casual experts, this is as of the 5th, I'm sorry, the 28th of May, 2026. So anything that's added past them, not on this. But the tiers are a terrible, like recent tab quality, not expert list quality, which means the map is good but not expert list good. Average, just the average, I guess it should have been accepted. Good and good for expert list, and perfect is like the most beautiful map you've ever seen. So I'm gonna start off with this. So a cockmock, I think it's called. Yes, that. I'm gonna have to put it in average. I like the abstract look of cockmock, but it's just average, nothing exceptional. So here's this one. So on this one, if you look at it, there's like tiny things on all the rock and lava. So I think because of on the rock, the things, those are like impressive. Not really. It just doesn't stand out enough to me as a player. So that's why I'm going to put an average. So blonde's the initial pigeon. This one is really uncreative and could probably be made in a minute. So that's why I don't like it. So this is why it's going to not expert list quality. Just unoriginal and easy concept. So then we have the simple like designs one. I forget the name, but I really like this one because if you look at it, the designs are simple. It's simple and abstract, which is something I really like. I'm a big fan of abstract maps, so that's what I'm gonna put in good. There's still some issues. It's just not that. It's a bit too simple to be imperfect, but still a good expertless map. And since the front has been getting all the attention, since I'm logical, I'm just gonna go to the back. This one, just not expertless quality. I like the design of this, but oh, I forget. This is based on looks, not anything with gameplay. It just feels too, well, simple for me. It's definitely like good. If I saw this in the recent tab, I'd be impressed, but I feel like it could be made in like 30 minutes, so that's why it's going in not expert list quality. So this one, I really like the black and blue design. This and then the eye is good. So this is gonna be the first perfect of the video, and then followed up by this, which is basically the 3D whatever. Yeah, I really like this map, like the design stuff. It's really artistic. So that's why this map is two perfects in a row. Now, so Tis Snow Throne. I'm gonna skip this one because I don't like it. Actually, I do. That's it up. Ignore that. Editor, cut that out. But Tis Snow Throne is actually the most popular expert list map. So the design is nothing complex. Realistically, a beginner could make this. But the thing is, the design, the gameplay is actually fun, and it's simple to beginners. I know I said I wouldn't be judging on gameplay, but in looks, it's not expert list quality, but it looks fun to play. I would see how someone would enjoy it. This simple and good. Like the design is well simple. I don't want to keep saying that, but you can tell where the stuff goes and understand the gameplay. So that's why I'm giving it this the pond. It's kind of just a green pond, nothing special about it. There's just like so many maps that look exactly like this, just green stuff. So because of this, I'm just gonna put in average. It's not by any means bad, but I can't really differentiate it. So we have this, the lantern one. I really like how they use the what's it called? Useful utilities for the map stuff. Yeah, it makes it look big in the design. It was for a challenge, if I remember right. Yes, it was. Uh, yeah, so I really like the design. It's a big cool thing. So that's why it's going good. Then this. So this is a really cool design. It would go in perfect, but it felt like the paths were kind of an afterthought. He like made the cool design. I think this was made by Chom Chom, right? Then he just did this, just the pass in the top, which I guess I feel like he could have done better path design. Felt like just maybe like a beginner map that was forced to be expert list. So instead of like the design itself is perfect, but the trail awkward. So that's why it's going good. Alright, this one. It's kind of just like too green and basic, so that's why it's pretty not expert list quality based on design. A lot of these maps are in here because like the standards have gone up over time, and they aren't removing the old maps. But this one is definitely good. I like the design, but it just kind of feels too simple, and I don't like. And then the big hand one. I'm putting it in average. I like the design, but it doesn't feel that special. It's kind of just black and white. The thing going out, yeah, it's just a hand. It's definitely something unique, but just doesn't stand out. Then this one, just I understand that I said this, the green one, but the rocks all together, that's something unique I haven't seen, like a cave through a road. And then the things to the side, like the brown pass, that bumps it up to average for me. Every frame's a painting. That's gonna go in perfect. I hate to say it, but it is. That's our third perfect. The design itself is pretty good. The idea of having like a painting is unique, so that's why. Also, the balloon path is like cool, I thought. So, treetop forest or whatever, that may be wrong. I'd say, mm, yeah, good. Actually, so good. Like the design is simple with the wooden planks. I don't think I could do it, but yeah, just like the balloons going over top and just on top of forest. I know it's based off like a BTD5 map, but the design is complex enough that it fits and stuff. So that's what's going good. So, our next one is the hole, which is definitely either not expertless or terrible. I feel like I'd have to make a new category for it because it's definitely below the actually. It's here. I don't like how the paths are visible and stuff, but the unique concept bumps it up to from terrible to this. I just a lot of it just doesn't feel kind of how it feels rushed, and the colors don't make sense. And then Cube, just perfect. The gameplay is fun. I've actually beaten this one, and yeah, like if you look at it, it's unique. The all the colors and stuff, like the greens, those match together well and make a cube. Hence the name Cube. I know. And Duel of the Drakes, another perfect. Do I even need to explain myself? It's two like drakes or dragons, whatever, battling. So we have this like pathway, which I like the complexity, and it's like a road. So that's what's going into good. It's nothing that stands out to me too much, but the roads crossing each other as an idea looks really cool. And the things on the side, that's what I really like. I think in the bottom right I see a car. This one's like new, so I haven't really seen it that much. I'm just looking at right now for like the first time, but it looks like really cool, like the tracks and design. So that's why it's going in good. And then this is some Beyontal slop. I'm gonna coin that term. If you hear that again, I'm trademarking it. That's 50 cents. It's kind of just basic, I guess. It's things. I don't really like the white. It kind of feels, I don't know, bad. It's not terrible by any means. I just don't like the design. You can tell there was like effort put into it a lot, but I just don't like the design itself. Then Battleship. I think I'm gonna have to put it in perfect since the design is like really simple, like the red and stuff. I like the kind of gradient on that. I don't know how that effect was made, but it was probably something hard. And the battleships themselves, I've not played this one or even know what the gameplay is like, but I like that it's based off something and that you can like see both of them. I think that's a really cool. Next one, Retro Zone. I saw this one like a few months before it was like submitted. Like the closer you look at it, like the worse it gets, to be honest. Like the colors, environment stuff, that's what makes it go into average. Like the closer you look, there's like a few details that are like wrong per se, and that kind of makes it not expert's quality. But it's just such a unique map. Like the errors and stuff, like none of these maps are like glitch based. Well, maybe this one is, but oh, then the Imogen Heap one. I know I've mispronounced that. Imogen Heap, whatever. I like that. It's just some design. I think the shadow art is really cool. I think I saw someone with like a Stolfo similar to this one. I just like the shadow art and the colors of the candies like around her. So that's why it's getting bumped up. Here's another Beyontal map. So well, look guys, it's kind of just a thing. I was like around. It's like for a competition with like a heroes, which I was also in. So I really like the colors and stuff, and the stuff on white, like the clouds are like a nice thing beyond to adds to his maps. That's why it's going in perfect. Also, the gameplay is fun after I've seen it. Terrible, no explanation. It just sucks. It looks recent tabby. So next we have like a revenge map, which I don't really like that it's not unique. But there's also some like skull art. If it didn't have the skull art, it'd be bad, not terrible. Like in between not expertless and quality. But I think the skulls bump it up to not expertless quality. Still a really good map. Then this kind of feels overcrowded for me. The orange, that's kind of confusing for me. So not an expertless quality. Still a good map though. By the way, these things are not ranked by left or right. That's just like the order it is. Oh, this is the first map I ever beat for expert list. Actually, the only one I've ever beat. So Yeah, it's really cool, the pumpkin designs and stuff, so I'm gonna put it in good than this one. So this one, without like the designs with like the bricks and stuff, like you see the boss, I forget which boss name in the bottom left, that bumps it up from like not expertless quality, kind of weird, to like average. Like I really like the designs, that shows that effort was put in. Then this one, I like the path design and like the wintry feel. It kind of feels like the same props are spammed and it's just not enough detail. So it's a good map that I shouldn't see effort in, but it's just not that complex. So that's why it's going not expertless quality. Also, I've never made an expertless map, so like give my opinion a grain of salt. Like a massive shout out to all the people who've made these maps besides this one, because they're all really talented. Then shapes. I like the geometric and like simple feel, like the bright part. That's like really unique. I haven't really seen that in many other levels, so that's why it's gonna go in perfect. Another perfect for me. So this one, it's like all orange, which kind of subtracts from it, but the design itself and the orange things, like how they're arranged, like the leaves and stuff, that kind of bumps it up. The gameplay is like unique because of the orange things, which I like also like. So, but the river, it kind of feels weird. It's definitely not terrible, but not expertless quality feels the best for it. Alright, so then, actually, now I'm gonna go for Path to Success, I think the name is. The arrows are a complex design, and there's like a monkey in the middle, like a straight thing. I think that the design itself isn't that complicated, and it didn't really, it doesn't feel like that out there. But I like the complexity of the shapes, like the curves. I know how like areas are. That'd be really hard to do. So that's why I'm gonna bump it up to like average because of the complexity of the arrows and stuff. That's what I really like about this. This one, it's kind of basic, so that's why it is. And actually, no, the glows and stuff and like how the things are arranged, that makes it feel unique. So it's kind of like a unique spin to like the forest maps, which there's a bunch of forest maps in here. It's like a unique spin to that, which I like. So this one, it's really simple and it's just a triangle with a lightning bolt in the center. So that's what I'm putting. Then Skull Bay or whatever. So I'm kind of conflicted about this because the skull is really cool, like it does, but much of the things are like simple. Like the skull didn't even look like it was made of like 100 objects. It was like it has to be under five, so it's not really that complicated. So I'm gonna deduct points for that. And there's not a lot of shadows. Like for early expert lists, this is like average, but with all the new like higher quality maps, this get bumped down to not expert list quality, but I still like it. So this would be like at the top of this, but we're doing it chronologically. So those are all the casual experts ranked in my opinion. So, yeah, if you like the ranking or have something to say about it, put it in the comments.